This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Time right now, 6:52, and it's time to get ready to take on your Thursday in the morning sprint. Sydney Charles is breaking down the latest developments in Donald Trump's hush money trial. Allison Martinez has a sneak peek of the Ark of Spokane's most highly anticipated event of the year. But first, let's get over to Mark with his forecast with some scattered rain expected today.
Yeah, it's been coming in later on this afternoon. We take a look at that forecast radar, and it looks like it's going to be 3-4 o'clock. It's going to be scattered, more sustained rain to the south of us, and that's going to really hang into Idaho and then into Montana. But we're going to have that scattered shower activity, and that's going to take us all the way through Friday afternoon with a chance of thunderstorm activity. So we're waking up into the mid to upper 40s. It's a nice start to the day downtown, sitting at 47 degrees. Our high today is going to be the upper 50s, 59 the expected high.
We're tracking breaking news just into the newsroom. New York's highest court has overturned Harvey Weinstein's 2020 rape conviction, finding that the judge produced a ex-movie mogul with, quote, egregious improper rulings. That includes the judge's decision to let women testify about allegations that were not part of the case. The court has ruled that there will now be a new trial in the landmark Me Too case. Now, this is a developing story, and we'll continue to update you as soon as we learn more. Spokane police are looking for a teen they say shot another teen in the back. It happened around 8 o'clock last night at the Center Court Apartments on North Nevada, right across the street from a daycare center. Police say they got a call that a teenage boy had accidentally shot himself in the back. When police arrived at the scene, they found a gun and determined that that was not what happened. They think he was shot by another teen boy, but they still don't know if the shooting was intentional or accidental. The shooting victim is in the hospital right now with critical injuries. Officials in West Richland say they will support anyone in the community impacted by the recent double murder and kidnapping involving a former Yakima police officer. According to officials, this man, Elias Huizar, shot and killed himself following a high-speed chase with Oregon State Police on Tuesday. Huizar's one-year-old son was also in the car during the chase, and in this video you can see him taken into a squad car. The baby was unharmed and is now being cared for by Oregon State officials until he can be reunited with his family. Huizar also shot and killed his ex-wife, Amber Rodriguez, and West Richland Elementary School at an elementary school parent pickup. She was a para-educator. He also killed his 17-year-old girlfriend whom he had that baby with. The cause of her death has not yet been released.
Donald Trump's criminal trial continues in New York today. The former president is accused of falsifying business records to hide money payments made during his 2016 presidential campaign. Now, while the former president is back in a New York City courtroom, Supreme Court justices in Washington, D.C. are hearing arguments over whether Trump is entitled to sweeping immunity from federal prosecution. Today's arguments stem from Special Prosecutor Jack Smith's criminal charges against Trump related to his effort to overturn his 2020 election loss. Coverage on today's hearing is coming up next on Good Morning America.
Idaho is one of several states wrestling with post-Roe abortion rights. Nearly all abortions are banned, except in cases of rape, incest, or to save the mother's life. But one group wants to bring those rights back without having to deal with those exceptions. Idahoans United for Women and Families is calling the aftermath of Idaho's abortion laws unacceptable and wants to take this issue away from lawmakers and bring it to voters. You can read more about this organization under this story on KXLY.com. And it's been almost 2 years since the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Yesterday, the Supreme Court heard arguments in the Biden administration's challenge to the Idaho abortion ban. The Biden administration says the Idaho state law conflicts with the Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act. The federal law requires that hospitals offer stabilizing treatment to all patients whose health is in jeopardy. Idaho's abortion ban allows abortions to prevent the death of a pregnant woman, not protect her health. A ruling is expected in June.
Young adults from the Ark of Spokane are getting ready to rock the runway. This Saturday, the Ark is holding their annual fashion show at the Spokane Convention Center. The Ark of Spokane supports adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. The fashion show is an opportunity to get to know the young adults of the Ark of Spokane and watch them shine on stage. To find out how you can join in support, you can go to our website, KXLY.com.
And hey, a quick reminder for you, you can watch the NFL Draft right here on 4 News Now. That's starting tonight at 5 o'clock. Now, right after special editions of 4 News Now at 3 and 4 o'clock. Then you can watch another special edition of 4 News Now. That's right after the draft. The city of Spokane will invest $1 million from a settlement with opioid manufacturers into programs aimed at helping those struggling with substance use disorders. $500,000 will be given to add more staff to the Spokane Fire Department's Community Assistance Response, or CARES program. Another $500,000 will go towards the creation of intensive wraparound services for individuals cycling between jail, emergency departments, and local shelters. You can read more about how these funds will be allocated on KXLY.com. Let's check weather next.